Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Home of Chrome. And today we're out here with my 1970 Superior Crown Sovereign combination. Does not have the correct tires on it. Those are Telstar all-terrain tires in 15 inches. So kind of want to talk to you today about what makes this a combination hearse and ambulance. Alright, so starting out here in the front, standard Cadillac dashboard from 1970. Door panels are Superior coaches. Seat covers are Superior coaches. Ashtray in the door. This car was equipped with air conditioning. It still does have all the components, so I need to, once everything is sorted, mechanically driving it. And we will get that taken care of. AM radio. We have a clock right there. Kind of works sometimes. This car's got 79,321 miles on it. We've got the windshield wiper controls here on the door. This car does have manual windows and locks. This zipper here is how you would attach the red beacon, which would have been attached to these wires here. Now, this car never had a red beacon on top. So I'm wondering if this car was ever actually used. Imagine it was, but with Pampa, Texas being such a small town, it was kind of a, when they saw this car coming, they kind of got out of the way type of deal. I don't know, but it is equipped with the switch panels here. So emergency lights, it must have had emergency lights at one time, but those are gone. The roof sign, siren horn, siren brake. These three here would have been used. Obviously, well, these two here would have been used if the car was equipped with a siren, which it was not because these are blanked out. The roof sign, this panel, if this car was a straight ambulance, the roof sign on top, that would illuminate. This switch here would have turned the siren on. I just broke that, which that's fine, I gotta replace it anyway. Panel lights, this switch here actually turns this top, this piece on. On and off, I'm not sure what that would have been for, but rear dome light, that turns the dome lights on in the back. Air conditioning, that turns on the rear air conditioning, and the rear heater obviously turns on rear heater. Let's see here. I'm not sure what a lot of this is for, but obviously this is for your mirror. And I'm not sure where the one for the passenger side mirror is. I don't know. What's that? Oh, that's this right here, a light would have been in here. So that's pretty cool. Take a look at this glove box. Alright, so I've got a bunch of paperwork from this car from its previous owners. So now look at this. Date of purchase was December of 1970. This is the Delco Energizer battery warranty card. How cool is that? There's other information in here that I found. All the previous owners' stuff from when it was owned in Kansas all the way back to Texas. Inspection sticker from Texas. This would have been standard in a Superior Crown interior. All leather seats. Spare tire sits back there on that side. I've got to fix that little flap. course, we got all this rust here that we've got to cut out. I've got a whole bunch of extra sheet metal back here behind the house, so I'll be able to cut this out and replace it. And then I'm going to find out how to take this crown piece off. It goes up over the top in order to fix what's underneath that. This is for the rear air conditioning intake. It's like a scoop on your hood. All right, we'll come back around here to the passenger side. As you can see, we've got more rust going up over the top. We got some rust in here that's got to get cut out, fixed. Got to replace that window. I've got one located in Colorado. I just got to get it. It does have all 4 stock hubcaps. So now this stainless trim piece that goes along here, that was standard on Crown funeral coaches as well. We'll come back here into the back. Now, what's neat about this car is the rear windows actually roll down. I'm not going to roll this one down too much because it likes to not be right, so we're not going to mess with it. We're going to go back here into the back, show you guys what it's like in the back of a combination car. So this bar that runs along here is that is your cot bar for when you've got a patient in the back. The cot would slide in and connect to this piece down here on the end. Got to figure out where we are with the camera. Right here. Got handle for the attendants. The attendants would sit here and here, where I'm sitting now. And this controls, obviously, it's your lights that are back here. It looks like at one point on some cars you could get an auxiliary lock where you could have power locks, and you could also control your vents and everything from back here, but that is on the dash up front. We've got lights here. This switch here will turn on dome lights. This here, that is your heater fan control. Heat comes out from here. And show you guys how to set this thing up. So right now, the way the rollers are set up for hearse duty, okay? All right, now to set this up for ambulance duty, you would come to the rear attendant seat, fold the back down, and then it comes down like so, and it's got 2 feet to make this flat. You pull this lever here, this piece folds down, lift up, close that, kind of bring that back up a little bit. There we go. Now it's a nice flat floor. All right, so when you put a gurney back here, a patient, all of these here flip over. Give you a nice flat floor, so that way your wheels aren't bouncing over all of these. There are signatures. So back here in the back, I don't know if how well you can see this discoloration, but there are signatures, like autographs, on the headliner of this car, and I'm not sure where they would have come from. Story is at one point this car was used either in a movie or on a television show or something. I don't know. So if anybody knows how to get, I guess that's maybe latex paint, off of a vinyl headliner, please comment down below and let me know, because I really want to get that done. Here are some, this is your rear air conditioning back here. And then this up here is where, now back up. And then this here is where they would have kept supplies and things like that for funerals. So yeah, it's pretty cool how this car is and how ambulances have changed over time. We've got an intake here for your air conditioning and heat. And then we'll go over here So yeah, this is what they call, this is a Furno cot bar. And then we got fresh air controls here, which open and close the butterfly for that vent on the outside, or for that scoop on the outside, not vent. Yeah, I love this car. Such a great car. I am so glad I was able to get a hold of it, because if I didn't, it was going to go to the scrapper and I would have been destroyed. So anyway, yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a real quick video on how this car is made up and what you have to do to go from hearse to ambulance duty. So like I said, for ambulance duty, you just flip this up, flip, ooh, that was loud, flip, okay, come on, flip like so, this lifts up, little legs come down, click into that, and there's another, actually we talked about that, that's the vent for the air, or for the heat rather. So, yeah, extra heavy duty hinges, because these doors, as you can imagine, open a lot. But yeah, she's gonna be pretty cool. This car was originally white and black. It was white with a black top, and that's not how we're gonna do it. Everybody in this area has known about this car since it sat on the side of a highway for 30 years. So everybody knows this car as the pet rest hearse. So we're gonna keep it as the pet rest hearse. License plate stays. But the closest color we can find for the blue come from a 65 GTO. I am going to change it up just a little bit, but we're gonna do it this color here. The front of the car is going to be that color as well. And then the back of it here is going to be pearl white. It took a bullet at some point, so that's neat. But yeah, I mean, all in all, the rust up front on the hood, the rust around the back here, and then there's a little bit of rust over here on that fender, and then just various dents and whatnot need to be straightened out. So yeah, she's coming along. She runs and drives. Of course, she died on me out in the street earlier, so you know, no big deal, no big deal. One of my neighbors stopped to help me kind of get it up out of the way. In the process of doing that, it decided to go ahead and start back up, so I was able to just run it back. Well, hey, look, y'all take care. And again, thanks for chiming in with your comments. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Every subscription, every comment, every share really helps the channel out. I really enjoy doing this for you guys. So if you would, again, please like, share, subscribe. Really help us out.